In the spring of 1980, Tommy Austin, U.S. Customs agent, tells his problem to Arizona DPS officer Ron Cox. His problem is that his wife's friend Linda has a young son named Chris who is probably going to die of leukemia. The 7-year-old's only dream was to become a police officer and catch bad guys with Austin. Austin asked Officer Cox if there was anything the DPS office could do to help grant Chris's wish, saying that he'd even rent a helicopter himself if he had to. Officer Cox takes this issue to the DPS director, who gives him full freedom to grant the wish. Later that day, Austin receives a call from Chris's mother, saying that he's in the hospital and she doesn't think he'll be able to hang on much longer. With the help of fellow officers, Austin is able to grant his wish, and Chris receives a ride in a helicopter from the hospital to DPS headquarters, where him and his family are given a tour. He is even given his own badge and becomes the first and only ever honorary DPS officer. Everyone that meets him soon wants to help. Employees at the company that makes the DPS office uniforms work all night to get Chris a uniform in his own size, and the officers deliver it to him later that day. Shortly after he dies, and is given the burial of a fellow fallen soldier, the acts of Tommy Austin are what led to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. The first official wish of the Make-A-Wish Foundation was granted to Frank Bopsy Salazar. Bopsy was also a 7-year-old suffering from leukemia, just like Chris. His 3 wishes were to become a fireman, go to Disney World, and fly in a hot air balloon. The Phoenix Fire Department granted Bopsy his wish in a similar fashion as Chris's was granted, and he became a member of the Engine 9 crew. The Anaheim Fire Department granted his other 2 wishes, and shortly upon arriving home, he went to the hospital and later died. 226,000 children have been able to benefit from the hope, strength, and joy that is the Make-A-Wish Foundation. The Make-A-Wish Foundation grants another wish every 38 minutes, but for every wish that is granted, another child is diagnosed with a life-threatening medical condition. Although we may never understand the pain and suffering that children with life-threatening medical conditions go through, there is a way we can help. The Make-A-Wish Foundation said, Make-A-Wish remains committed to a vision of granting a wish to every eligible child, because wishes make very sick kids feel better, and sometimes, when they feel better, they get better. There are various fundraising opportunities available to those who want to help give back to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. The easiest way is to donate online through a fundraising campaign. There are also various walk events that take place in different communities to help raise money for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. College students just like us can also give back to the Wishmakers Foundation, to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, through a program called the Wishmakers on Campus, where students plan and organize fundraising events to raise money for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. The most popular form of fundraising is the Kids for Kids program, where kids plan and coordinate events from start to finish to raise money for other kids. The Make-A-Wish Foundation wouldn't be able to grant the wishes of kids without the help of corporate sponsors. Family-owned local enterprises and some of the world's largest corporations assist in granting wishes to children. Another key form of donations comes from individual donors. You can donate you can make a one-time donation, or donate your airline miles, and also donate through employer match programs. You also have the choice of funding your own chosen experience through the Make-A-Wish Foundation.